Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry, I looked at the footage from that last video and I'm not just going to record just looking at my screen again. This camera just can't focus on these, so if you guys still love my videos anyway, and support, I would love to upgrade and get better phone so I can record the screen and camera, so there's just better quality audio and see my beautiful face. No, but just so it looks better. Anyway, we've got a orange booster to open up, so we're gonna get on and do that. Tentacle, always happy with the tentacle. I thought I'd just take this time to talk about a little bit about the deck I'm running. So I'm running 2 Zapdos. Ever since I've got them, they're just such a utility. The high attack, not as high as some others, so I do run into some problems with like Heatran, Moltres, Deoxys, but as yellow makes up for it, and just the sheer being able to run through a whole bunch of the purples. Also running Yveltal, because he's dark and he can bump his attack up, and also because he's dark for using my dark plate, but as well he's flying, so I can use the tropical plate with him too. So I can use a tropical plate with both Zapdos and Yveltal, so that's 3. If any of them get status effects, or if they're running up against any respinners. So that's why I've got him in there, and 2 Umbreons because they're dark. I used to run his name. I've just lost his name, but Mr. Froggy, shall we call him, with the yellow attack. Greninja, sorry, Mr. Froggy. Anyway, but I'm running Umbreon at the moment because I just love its toxic. Just lowering enemies' attacks, just running it into people, and just trying to lower the attacks so my Zapdos and Yveltal can do better damage and knock more out. And if I'm running the Dark Energy plate and it's a Deoxys or a Reunitless, or even things like Mew. Mew used to be Yveltal's worst enemy. I used to run my Mew into Yveltal's all the time and just be happy, because majority of the time I'll come away either nothing happened or I knock it out with this purple. But with Dark Energy, even if Mew knocks it out, it just goes to the bench, bring it straight back out. So that's another reason why to use Dark Energy, not just for Reunitless and Deoxys, but even for a few of the psychic staples, and even the Latios and Latias. Psychic, all these ones, and just I always try to pair up one of my darks with one of the psychics, just if I'm using those plates, and I've got to make the most of them. And if they lose, I just go back to my bench, pull them out again, easy as that, and it's just a bonus. But yeah, I try to utilize the plates. So if I had another Yveltal, I'd probably try and run 2. But I did try running a Moltres instead of one of the Umbreons, and I do need a second runner, because I just get caught if one Umbreon's on the left side of the board. I need something on the right, so I do need the double runners. Definitely, I find it hard not to have double runners since I don't have gold blocks or long throws. Yeah, I need them. Yeah, but so far that works well for me. I want to get into some games and see how we go. Thank you guys, by the way. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you like the videos. If you like these contents, this is going to be just a little run-in on my deck and how it's running. Um, I'm still playing around with my characters, as you can hear me say. I'm just swapping and changing things until I do get what's right for me. So I'll let you know when I find that. But I also want to try and make my figures work as a free-to-play player without having to rely on boosters and using my material. Even though I would love a Sceptile, I want to try and make a deck that can work without it. And if I can, I'll just keep doing that, and I won't even look to getting him until I can pull him from something. You never know how lucky you can get. But yeah, I'd love it if I did. I'll try to work around with that, but if I find I'm just really wanting him and I need an extra attack and the extra utility that he is, I'll probably spend my material and get him. But as I said in my last video, let me know what you think. I'll just go for a quick rundown on what kind of Pokemon I've got. So if I go in here, these are from my rarity. So these are all my X's down. Got 2 cubes left. I've just been holding them since the last gym. I used one of them on a Zapdos, so I've got both my Zapdos up to 101, which now I should probably get it up to 102 because a lot of people are, and it will just be better to beat the 101s out there. But I'm still debating that and just seeing what's happening in the coming weeks. Got both my Dragonites from the Flying Dragon Gym. And a whole bunch of my other EXs that I've just pulled in the 6 tuples and else. But all up I think I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 53 EXs, and I'm a free-to-play player. I've been playing since the global release, so that probably helped a bit, but it can be done. Just play smart. If you want some tips on how to do that, I'm more than happy to help. As you can see, well, you probably can't see actually because the quality is terrible, but I've got 270 Pokemon at the moment, and I just keep everything. Try and get 3 of everything unless I know that they're useless. But majority of things, just keep 3 of everything just for gym cups coming around. I love that they encourage you to change up your decks and use all the different types that you may not normally use. I think that's just fun, and as a way to keep the game fresh and fun and challenging. So I try and keep 3 of everything. I've just got my 3rd Weavile, so I'm definitely going to be trying a dark deck with that. But yeah, as you can see, I've got 3 of most of my rares, 2 of some. If I find that they would be better fused, then I fuse them only then. But until then, I find it's better to use my gems, expanding my space, just to hold on to as many that I need. Rather than just keep on opening booster packets and just selling them off and fusing them. I think it's better to keep them just for what if, and I'm a bit of a collector, so I like to do that. But so here's an example. I just picked up my 7th tentacle. So I am going to fuse him in. I'm keeping 6 just because you can have 6 tentacles in one deck. So that's why I'm keeping 6. Just in case I ever do want to do that. Most likely I will only be running maybe 4 at the most, I would say. Just because of their MP2. I would want a couple of runners, and plus now there are other utilities used like Venusaur, Crobat, Wheezing, which I'd probably use with them. I've made a couple of deck tests for the Poison Cup coming, or Grass Cup Poison coming up. But when there's a water deck, water one, and they become 3 MP, I may just use all of them. Just easy as that. That'll be pretty cool. But in saying that, I probably won't. I'll probably still include a Venus or something, just because that just changes the game so much, taking their movement away. But anyway, as you can see, I've got a lot. I do have a lot. Um, I do fuse even some of my commons, just because I'm not going to level them up by myself anyway. I'm not going to use the other material onto them, so I might as well get the chain level if I am going to be leveling. And that's what I do. I just hoard them, hoard them, and fuse a few that I find useful, that I think will be good, and it works for me. It's given me good options when it comes to gym cap times, and it's definitely helped me in those gym caps. So I hope this helps you, and get collecting. It's worthwhile collecting, but hope this is. Anyway, I've gone off topic. I've really gone off topic, and I'm terrible with that. So to end this, let's just say I got my second Mew, which I used to use all the time. I used to use Mew all the time. It was a staple on my deck. But now, with a few of the different figures coming out that are below 100, like even Septile with a 90, and it's 30s, and Veruzian. It's gonna take me a while to get those right. With their 40s and just things like that. A few of the other figures are countering Mew a lot more, and I still love Mew. I still think it's very worthwhile using, but I'm just trying without it at the moment, and it may end up slotting back in my deck, but time will only tell. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know. I'd love to still hear your opinions on what I should do with my material, where to keep it, to keep trying. If you got any tips for me of what I can do with what I've got, to make my deck better, I'd love to hear from you guys. So thank you for watching this far, and hope you enjoy.